It's no secret that Russia was sanctioned by the US, from blocking their banks to stopping new investment in Russia and sanctioning Russian elites and their foreign assets. This move scared everybody in the world, especially the sleeping giant, China. In my opinion, this won't hurt China that much because they can become a self-sufficient economy, and with crypto, they can bypass most sanctions anyway. For the US, it'd be more devastating because, for the simple fact, China's the number 2 debt holder. What this means is China's one of the big players that's been financing a lot of the US government's ventures. China can do a couple things. Either sell back the US debt or call in the debt, both of which will get their money back, but by doing so quickly, the US is unable to pay it at the current moment, and wanting to avoid default, the US will have to print more money. But by printing more money, they're going to cause more inflation than they can actually export, as well as devaluing their currency. By devaluing their currency, they also strengthen foreign currencies. Now, what does this mean for you? Why does it matter, and why should you care? Take a quick glance around your room. Chances are everything in your room is mostly, if not fully, made in China. These things around your room are afforded to you at a cheap price because the US dollar is strong, labor costs in China are low, material costs right now, for the most part, are low, and China can output a large enough amount that not only meets demand but also exceeds it. If the US sanctions them and they get angry enough, they might just cut you off, and what'll happen? Your prices will soar. I've seen some of the very blanketed statements such as, well, we'll start producing stuff locally within the US. What they fail to realize is that the US doesn't exactly have the infrastructure to produce at the volume needed to meet demand for most goods. Second, they don't have access to an abundance of raw material to make stuff. And third, especially, they don't have access to a cheap labor force. Heck, I'd wager the biggest export the US actually has at this current moment is bad social media stars with shitty takes. Bottom line being, whether it be kinetic war or economic war, which this is, the only people that actually suffer are the citizens, people like you and me. If I was to offer any advice, it's to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, subscribe to my Patreon. But for the most part, I think it's important to start securing basic resources and learning how to make things. The less you have to rely on someone else, the more you'll be able to withstand any sort of oncoming hardships. I don't know, like a global famine maybe. But anyways, just remember, just because you're a day trader doesn't mean you have to trade every single day.